let's finish this one out. I forgot to measure it. So it's 3 5/8, so I lost about 3/8 inches. It was 4 inches, right? By 1.5 inches or thereabouts. Okay, so it's just a matter of pressure flaking it now. Unless I can find a good spot to thin it. So let's get it ready for pressure flaking. Yeah, I do like Mahogany Obsidian. I know a lot of guys that, well, I used to know guys that had trouble with this stuff. They probably are better at knapping it these days, because that was many years ago. I need to make a bunch of Mahogany Obsidian projects on the side before the end of the month. Yeah, to catch up on stuff I should have finished by the end of last month. Yeah. Yep. I'm trying to catch up. We'll see. I think I'll be able to do 90% of it now that I have it organized. It always takes me more time to organize things than I think it will take. That's not going to work. Scratches everything up. Dang it. Yeah, note to self, do not try to take out step fractures with the diamond file because it scratches it. See, scratched right there and scratched right there. Dang it. Why don't I think of these things? I don't know. Can we all see? No, cannot see. Let me see if we can see. If I do this, it's all rickety. What is making it rickety? I gotta adjust the feet. I can never go straight to the knapping. It's always something. I'm adjusting the tripod right now for the light to get it to sit on its legs properly. There we go. Beautiful. Now I can start knapping. There's always something to interrupt. I'll get better at being able to just start knapping right away. That's my goal. I could do like a trial run. Before I turn the video camera on, I can try for a trial run. Or I can do it. Pretend I'm knapping and then I can discover what needs to get fixed, if anything. And then turn the video on. Yeah. That would be smart. And changing to a smaller tip, once I get to the smaller tip, would be smart too. And changing the camera position would be even smarter. Can you see? I don't know. I think you can see. Still got a little bit of a step fracture. Anyway, we'll see. I'm trying to improve the quality of the videos, but it doesn't always work. Yeah. Especially when I try to do a lot of videos in one day. but I need to do a lot of videos in one day. I have to get used to doing that. Yep. The microphone is now a little bit further away from my mouth than before, just because it doesn't matter. When I have it attached to where the camera is attached, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it falling off, or I don't have to worry about rubbing against it or hitting it. I can see it's right in front of me. But the voice quality may not be there. I'm going to review all my videos on Monday or Tuesday. All my recent videos. That's when I usually have time to actually sit down and re-watch the entire video instead of just sections of it. I usually just watch sections of the videos when I'm reviewing my own videos, just to make sure certain things are okay. I'll watch the end to make sure that the sound is synced. It's not that much of a problem anymore. It used to be a big problem. And then I'll watch the beginning to make sure that the sound is good, that I got everything in frame. Throughout the video, I'll skip around, make sure everything's in frame. And then I'll listen to certain things that I said. Like if I remember that I said something in the video that I'm going to be doing in the future, I need to make sure I either write it down or set aside the material with a note so I don't forget. If I start writing notes during the video, that would probably be better, but then you wouldn't see only napping. You would say to yourself, what is this other stuff he does during the video? He's writing notes. Who knows? Maybe he's over there smoking a cigar behind our backs. What is he doing? He says he's writing notes. Or maybe he's doing something else. Yeah. I don't know if any of you think that way. Yeah, no, I do smoke cigars every now and then. I gotta admit. Behind everybody's backs. But not like I used to. I'm trying all kinds of different alternative things. The last thing I tried was what was it? Oh, goldenrod leaves. Those are interesting because they leave my tongue kind of numb. It has a numbing effect on my tongue. I did not expect that. You know, you can make tea and stuff out of goldenrod leaves, and I think the flowers too, or something. There's a lot of uses for it. Medicinal, traditional medicinal uses. So I tried some, and it makes a good, reasonably good smoking plant, but still irritating. Besides the numbness, it still irritated my throat. So I don't know. I tried the tobacco again, the cigar the other day. Yeah. Here I am talking about tobacco on a Flintknapping video. YouTube is not going to like it. Well, as long as I don't show it. I think that's the thing. The thing is, don't show it or demonstrate it. Yeah. Or you'll get demonetized, or you get a warning. or both. Oh, I should use the smaller tipped flaker for the smaller area on the tip. Ah, come on. It's not going to let me do it. It's so easy to mess this up too. Can you see? I got the light right on it. I can see it. Yes, I can. That's what matters, right? You don't need to stink and see it. No. You're just listening anyway. I can see it, and I can see it when I do the step fracture thing. I was looking at this one when I did that one. I was looking right at this one when I made that one. Just going, dang it, there's a step fracture, and also, boop, there's another one. Yeah. And look, none of them occurred down here. No, I think it's because I'm still struggling with taking risks up here near the tip. I don't want to take any risks up here near the tip, and you know, I end up getting distracted. It's my excuse. It always sounds like an excuse. Yeah, I know. All right. Here we go. I already trimmed this back. Yeah. I need to grind it for a pass on the other side. Let's see. Do I need to take it down first? Most of the time I just pick at it, but I'm thinking maybe I should try a different strategy for sharpening. You know, normally I just regularize it and then grind it and then do the second pass, right? I think that's what I do. But instead of regularizing it, let's just grind it first and then do the final sharpening. That way we can bypass the intermediate stage of the regularizing. It'll leave the edge a little more jagged, but I think it'll save time and it won't look bad. That's my hope. Okay, I don't grind it enough. That's probably one of the things. I don't grind the tip enough. I'm afraid to snap the whole tip off. That's why. No, no, no. Do not drop it. Even though I don't have any tools down there, do not drop it. already hear the crickets. It's too early for crickets. I think I'm going to have to do the regularizing after I do this anyway. I don't know. I'm trying to avoid the intermediate step of regularizing it. But I'll probably have to do it anyway. To get rid of the dull spots also. Yeah, getting rid of the dull spots at the end, I gotta do it no matter what anyway. So it does save time if I skip the intermediate regularizing. But I can't skip that step when I'm doing the Cody points. Yeah. The Cody points, the Edens and the Scots Bluffs are a whole different mindset. And you don't sharpen the edge like this either. It's much more minute flaking when you do the final sharpening. I can tell on the artifacts there's just little tiny itty bitty flake removals to sharpen the edge. Almost imperceptible little flake removals. Because their final pass doesn't affect the flaking pattern at all. So that means they're just removing little itty bitty sharpening flakes. And the artifacts show that on the Cody points, the edges are down here, down the lower 2/3 of the Cody points are not even sharp on the side. It's up here where they're sharp. The top third, as far as I can tell from the artifact, from the casts of the artifacts. So yeah, I got to do this regularization at the end anyway, but if I can skip one step, it helps to save some time. All right. It's not as perfect as I wanted, but it's pretty darn close to being very smooth. Yeah. All right, so what am I going to do with it? I am going to deepen this base. All right. End of preform stage. Now we're going to go to the shape. I'm going to make the base concave. Yep, I'm going to lose a bunch of material. Yep. And then put some notches in it. It's going to be a northern side notch. One of my favorite types. Why? It's relatively easy to remember and to knap. It's just a fancy large arrowhead. I mean, it looks like a true arrow point, but just large and fancy. Yeah. And the northern side notch comes in all sizes, so I can make big blades like it too. Yeah. It's a late prehistoric, just like the Stockton, I think. I don't remember now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the northern side notch is late prehistoric or maybe transitional archaic. I don't know. But whatever it is, I like it. I could look it up real quick, but then I'm not doing only knapping if I look it up. Can I get a thinning flake? It's dicey because it's mahogany obsidian. Look at that. We got a ladybug. Does it match the obsidian? Almost. Some ladybugs are very close to the color of obsidian. Out you go. Come on. Out you go. I'm supposed to land on my gloves. It went out the door. I made it go out the door. I had no choice. All right, so here we go. Gloves off. Yep, I got to take the gloves off for that little bit. I already made myself itchy. Take my gloves off so I can concentrate. Voila. Oops. Ah. No. No. Come on. Okay. I have to hit with minimal force. Sometimes I don't like it. I'm not immune to the snap in half by hitting the base. I'm not immune to it. Oh no, I wish I was. That'd be nice. If it's one of those low-grade obsidians, it'll snap in half doing this. Yep. So make sure you're aware, boys and girls at home. Make sure you're aware that some of the obsidians will snap in half when you do this. This one seems to be excellent quality. Did it do it? It didn't do it. Well, it tried to do it. That's all I can ask. It can try to clear off the mess. That's all it can do. It can try. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. One of the dangers of mahogany obsidian is if you get cut, or if that flake goes down into the skin, it's red, so it's hard to see. But at least it's not clear. At least you can see it a little bit. Yeah. So far, so good. I like it. All right. Yes, I like it. Okay. Let's sneak up on it. Let's be quiet and sneak up on this so it doesn't know what's happening. Yeah. It doesn't know I'm about to finish. If it finds out I'm about to finish, it'll goof up. So gotta be quiet. Don't tell it. I'm a little bit worried that microphone's not picking up the voice. And it might be picking up that fan too much. The fan in the background. But we'll see. Yeah, I don't know what one I like better, the mahogany obsidian or the black butter. It's a toss-up between the high-grade mahogany obsidian and the black butter. As far as my favorite non-transparent obsidian or dacite. This acts just like dacite, the black butter dacite. My favorite is the triple flow, if you didn't know, because it has excellent flexibility. I don't have to worry too much about what the flakes are going to do. They're fairly predictable with the triple flow. Some people say, "Where do you get it?" Glass buttes. What's glass buttes? I live in Bulgaria. No wonder. Dude. Oh, you got to come here at least on vacation, okay? What you doing way over there? They actually have obsidian in Bulgaria, I think. I'm pretty sure. If not, you can go down to Greece. Greece has obsidian. They don't have triple flow, I don't think, but they got obsidian. Georgia, the country of Georgia has obsidian. Yeah. What am I doing now? This is a thick spot. I don't like it. So I think I'm going to try to run a flake there. I think I'm going to. But don't tell it. Don't let it know what I'm doing. Everybody. Yeah, just don't let it know. And it'll work out okay. I was worried. I was very worried. Yes, I was. Not making it up. Still got a little bit of chunkiness there. I'm looking for a good way to tackle the other lumpy spots, but I don't know. Dang it, it's not giving me any clear pathways. I should just leave it. I already sharpened the edge and everything. All right. Just hold on. I'm on a side mission. Yep. Just a little mission on the side, okay? Don't worry about it. Sneaky. I'm being sneaky. Trying to be sneaky. As long as you don't tell it. Yeah, redact the information. I'm undercover. Yeah. Is that good enough? Am I holding the flakes with my finger? No, they're just sticking to my finger. The flakes will travel even with my finger in the way because it's barely touching it. I'm barely putting any pressure at all. So the flakes are just sticking to my finger. Why are they sticking? I got glue or some gook on my fingers? Not gook. Do I have some goo? Sorry. Some goo on my fingers? No. It's just the nature of the obsidian. Yeah, okay. That's good enough. And I got some nice flakes off of it. Yeah. "34 minutes. What am I doing? Henry's not gonna like this. I'm going over the time limit. But I'm feeling I'm in the zone. So if I'm in the zone, I'm gonna go off on my own. Good enough. Yeah. Now I just gotta resharpen it. I forgot to put my gaiters on, but it's okay. I'm only dealing with small flakes this time. No, there are no long slivers of obsidian. Just the short ones. Those I can deal with easily. Yeah. I don't see any. There's nothing big. Yeah. Hold on. I know I'm not doing Flintknapping. Okay. Let's get ready. Just going to trim off the dull spots from the abrading. Yeah, I was watching a movie earlier, and the language was Flemish. 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 I said, what country is that from? It's got to be either Belgium or Luxembourg, whatever. Sure enough, it's Belgium, near the region of Flanders. I knew it. Kind of knew it. Anyway, the foreign films, they don't have as much propaganda that I can tell. Yeah, American movies these days, they got propaganda. Unfortunately. And it's pretty obvious. It's so cringy. Now the foreign films might have it too, but I don't notice it because I don't know their politics. Yeah. So it could be cringy, but I don't notice. If I don't notice the cringy, I don't cringe. Yeah. Simple as that. So I enjoy the foreign ones. And I'm very glad that Netflix allows you to see the movie in the original language and just put English subtitles. Because I hate it when they dub it. Oh man, it bugs me. Because the actors, the voice actors, are never as good as the real actors, or as the actual actors. Yeah, because they spend millions of dollars to get the good actors for the original movie, and it's only thousands for the voice actors. So there's a difference in quality there. Yeah. Okay. So now the side notches. Right? Right. I've already picked. Have I picked it enough? Or it still needs to be picked? I don't see any abrasion marks. I do see some crushing. If I continue to do this, I'll see too much crushing. All right, so let's do the side notches. excuse me. Should I look it up? No, I'll just do it by memory. Besides, it can be an art point if I don't get it right. Let's see, I think these notches are fairly high up. Yeah. Come on. There you go. Let's see. Remove the burr. What did I use this on last? That it has a burr. The other Dacite? Yeah, that gray silver sheen? No, the glass, the clear glass. That's what it's dull from. Oops, I felt a little snap on the tip. It touched the wood, I felt a little snappy-ola. Dang it. I gotta watch that. It only took off a very minute bit of the tip, but I could feel it. Yeah, that's it. See, when I do this, it rubs against the oak wood. Luckily, this does not have like a copper cap on it, because I would have ding probably took off that tip when I rubbed it earlier, just a little second ago. I was going to say a little while ago, but just a second ago. It probably would have taken the tip off if I had a copper cap on this. Like sometimes I see guys do that on their pressure flakers, because they must be using Herculean pressure, which is fine. But then you end up tink. Oh no. Well, I guess I don't know if they do or not, but that's what I would do. That's what would happen to me, of course. If it can't happen, it will happen to me. Yeah. Some of you guys are like that out there. You are the walking poster child for Murphy's Law. That's what they call it, right? If it can't happen, it will happen. I'm one of those poster childs for that Murphy's Law. You might say, no, I'm not a Murphy's Law guy. I'm a poly effect guy. Yeah. Some of you out there. What's the poly effect? I think Pauly was a physicist, right? I forgot his first name, but last name Pauly. He, by coincidence, many times he would walk into a room with a machine that was operating perfectly until he walked into the room and then it started to fail. And it happened so many times that he started to get suspicious about it, or superstitious. And he would claim, I don't want to go in there when you're running that machine, because I'm bad luck. It'll stop running. And I think, as the story goes, they started calling it the Pauly effect. Right? So if it happens with cars, you're in trouble. You want to drive? No, I'm not going to drive. As soon as I drive, something bad's going to happen to the car. Yeah, but that's just superstition. No, that's the Pauly effect. Don't let me drive. As soon as I drive that car, something's going to happen to it. No, you're just being silly. I'm not going to drive. Okay. Shoot yourself. Sure enough. Wait, what did you do? You did something to the car, because it doesn't do that by itself. And you say, no, I tell you, it's the Pauly effect. It's not my fault. You let me drive anyway. It's your fault. It's not my fault. It's your fault. No, it's not my fault. It's the Pauly fault. Golly, I'm stupid. Okay. Anyways, I thought that was funny when I first saw that. And it doesn't have to be with machines either. It can be with lights. Yeah. walk by a light and it starts to flicker, and it goes out, or blows out, or batteries die. Yeah, it can happen to all kinds of stuff. I bet you I'll see some stories in the comment section for that one. Mm-hmm. I used to have the poly effect when it came to shipping. Yeah. No, don't ship it to me, dude, because my post office is terrible. You ship at your own risk. And it's because it's my house. It would be okay to anybody else's house, but you ship it to me, it's going to look like it's been through a hurricane. That's just superstitious. All right. Shoot yourself. Sure enough. I have to send pictures because people don't believe me. Yeah. People don't believe me. And they still don't believe the pictures either. They go, well, I'm not saying you did this, but you could have done this. I didn't do it, dude. It's just, it follows me. This thing, they know where I live. It's the aliens. They mess up my packages because they don't want me discovering what's going on in reality. Yeah. That's it. They're punishing me. But as you can see, lately the packages have been arriving intact and unaltered and unmolested. Yeah. The packages come in on time also. Now, I'm jinxing myself by saying that, but I'm going to keep an eye out. Yeah. I'm watching the mailman now. I'm keeping track of who it is. They don't get up to my house without me knowing who's delivering. Yeah, so they're not going to be smashing it down on the ground before they walk up the driveway. Nope. So it reduces the chance of anything happening. Yeah. Although I did get a delivery from Walmart yesterday. I bought a bunch of Halloween candy, which I shouldn't do, but I love giving out candy, even though I don't eat it no more. Anyway, they left the box in the middle of the yard. They didn't come all the way up to the door. I mean, I realize I live on a hill, but they could have put it on my porch. No, they left it in the yard like it was some sort of archery target or something. I said, what's that box doing in the middle of my yard? The Walmarters, the martyrs, the Walmarters. They left it on my yard. Why would they do that? They didn't want to walk all that way? I suppose. Do I need to repair that tip? Normally the Walmart packages get all the way up to my porch, but this one was a heavy one, so maybe that's why. But still. They snuck it in too. I was watching. They say it should be delivered by the end of tonight. So I watched. And nothing. And then when I wasn't watching, they snuck it in. Yeah. Sneakies. What am I doing? I'm just doing some symmetry work here. sounds like it's such a serious thing. Symmetry work. No, I'm just making sure it don't look goofy. I'm goofifying it. Yeah. Yeah, there it goes. I like it. That's it. I'm gonna stop picking at it. You know, you're not supposed to pick at it, just like scabs. The same rule applies to flintknapping. You don't pick at scabs and you don't pick at your flintknapping. Same rule. I need to learn it. I still haven't learned it that well. In either case. Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. We have success. Yes, we have success. Okay. Is this the only videos that I'm going to do today? Oh no, I got a lot more. I'm planning. Whatever I can get in today, I'm going to get in today. And then probably just hurry up and make a bunch of points tomorrow for the auction. And I say a bunch. When I say a bunch, I mean 3. This will be available in the auction. This is available, and so is that other silver sheen. And I'm going to nap. I'm going to nap this one. Should I do it off camera or on camera? I think I'm going to do it off camera. I'm still not confident enough to do this on camera. I'm going to do some regular flaking to make it look like a fancy agate basin. Yeah. I got to do it at my own pace too because I have to regularize it some more. Anyway, these 2 will be available in the auction along with the silver sheen and then whatever else I can make tomorrow and tonight on video. Oh yeah, this big blade will be available also in the auction. I forgot. Yeah. What's the auction? Just type in Jack Crafty auction and do a search. And there it is on my auction videos. Well, not all of them, but you get the idea. Okay. And people look at my auction videos and they go, okay, how does this work? Just look in the comment section of the auction videos. And you'll go, oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Wait. Oh, how do you do it? If you watch the video of the auction, I have rules at the end of the auction. Also, in the description box of the auction, there's a description of it. But if you watch the video, the last 12 minutes or so of most videos, I shouldn't say that. Most of the time at the end of the video, it's 12 minutes long, the explanation on how it works. So just skip to the end and watch the last 10, 15, 12 minutes, and you'll see. I got cheat notes so that you don't have to read the description box. Okay, there it is. It's a northern side notch. Yeah, and they were this size sometimes. How about the hafting? Sometimes I go over the hafting. This is too small. I feel like extending the video. Yes, where's my others? Where's my box? No, it's not my box, my basket. Of my others. This one's, yeah. I need a deep notched one. Yeah, there you go. Deep notched. That's what I would notch it. That's what I would put it in. Maybe not this thick down here, but the notch depth has to be deep for this one. Yeah. Okay, if I don't drop it. Yeah. And one of these days I'll discuss how to glue these in. I've had trouble gluing these in with regular glue because it just comes loose so easily with pitch glue. Yeah. The Obsidian, it doesn't grab. Only certain glue mixes will grab onto the Obsidian. It's got to stay kind of gooey. Or use hide glue. Yeah. hide glue works actually really well on Obsidian. So that's what they might have used. Hide glue instead of pitch to glue Obsidian into the foreshafts. Okay. There you go. That's it.